Good evening, Gamer Nation. I'm Matt Simplex. Come on in. Let's play to win. So this is my official channel Reboot, and I would like to welcome everybody in. I'm pretty excited about everything that's going to go on here, including No Man's Sky, which we'll be talking about here before too long. Right now, it looks like it's 48 hours and 23 minutes from being playable. That's just over 2 days away, and I will be releasing a Let's Play video for No Man's Sky on the very first night of its release, which is Monday night here on the West Coast. At 9 p.m. is when I'll be playing it, and I'll have something out by midnight. So I'm going to be featuring some gameplay and some playthroughs of different games. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do with all of these games yet, but Fallout 4 is going to be prominent. With Fallout 4, I'll probably be doing some videos on how to build a certain type of character that I like to build in most Bethesda games, especially Fallout games. I like to call it balanced aggressive, I guess, my playstyle, which is a lot of action and aggression balanced with some sneak and stealth options when that's applicable. Mostly I like to go in raging. That's pretty much my style. This fall, when Dishonored 2 comes out, you might have to change that up a little bit, because that's the play style of the game, unless you want to have a really bad ending, which I don't. I'm a good guy. I like the people in the games, the citizenry and such, you know, the peons. I don't want them to die. And they don't penalize you for it in like Skyrim, which is another of my favorites. Skyrim Remastered, that'll be coming up this fall, as everyone knows. I am as excited as anyone else, and I'm going to be doing probably more character builds, at least one, including a step-by-step how-to on the so-called God Loop. Da, 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 da. Okay, if you don't know what that is, it's already out there. I'm not the first person to do it, but I am pretty good at it, and it again features my particular style of play, which is, like I said, let's coin a term, balanced aggressive. Anyway, other games I like, GTA 5, not sure what I want to do with that. I haven't played it really much online. That would be a definite possibility since that's so popular. I really like the story. I realize that's been done to death. I don't know if anybody really wants to see a playthrough of that, so not sure yet. I'm putting a pin in that. Like I said, I mentioned Dishonored 2, which I fully intend to play. I've been playing the first one recently. As far as other things, there will be music, there will be informative and news type videos, how-tos, and then just, you know, playthroughs and just entertaining stuff. So I'm really stoked for all of it, and yeah, so again, welcome in. Getting back to No Man's Sky, which is what I'm really excited about at the moment, which we are now down to 48 hours and 18 minutes until it's going to be available for play. I am super stoked on this game, and I am going to talk about a couple of the reasons why I'm so excited about it. First of all, obviously the huge, unprecedentedly huge open world, a literal universe-sized universe out there to go explore. I've heard some of the haters out there talking about how they're going to get bored because there's not enough whatever co-op play or action or whatever. I don't know. Seriously, I'm kind of blown away that anybody could not be stoked on this game, but that's just where I come from. Give you a little background. I remember the very first like video games back in like the early 80s, I guess, is when I was playing a lot of video games. I remember the text adventures that were coming out on the Mac. A Mac that looked like this one. See that? There were like text adventures with like, you know, still graphics, and you would like click on something and there would be like a sound effect, and then maybe you would like find something out about the story. I mean, and these were amazing games back for their time. So the concept of a fully integrated, evolved, algorithmical universe that has been developed by a code that only takes up 6 gigabytes on your hard drive. That is mind-blowing. Anybody who expects that, I mean, I don't know, that by itself should fulfill all your expectations. But I've heard people say that they think it's going to be boring, that they think there's not going to be enough to do. For all you haters out there, I don't know. Learn to grind. These games are great when you really, really put yourself into them, and I am super excited to give it my all. My gameplay style is going to be one of heavy exploration. I'm going to be experimenting a lot and seeing what you can do, running around, trying to find new species. And I think, you know, as with any RPG, I think grinding and building are two of the really the best aspects of any of those sorts of games. So that's really what I'm looking forward to. And then the third thing I wanted to talk about, open world, grinding and building. Number 3, the potential for the future with this game is really unlimited because of the style of game it is and because of the way it's set up. Assuming that the programmers can get a handle on all the code, you know, we've all heard rumors about, you know, one little tiny drop in the bucket makes a huge difference down the line. It really is. It's kind of interesting, I'm sure, for those people at Hello Games working on this game. I'm sure it's very interesting. It's like the so-called butterfly effect, where you drop one little piece of code in somewhere and it changes everything. That's really cool. But assuming that they can get a handle on things and deliver what their audience is looking for, I think that that's going to be the big question, is how well they're going to respond to their public and to the requests and input and feedback of their customers. One of which, this guy right here. I'm all pre-ordered. I'm ready to go. Come on, let's go. 48 hours. I feel like Cartman with the Wii in that South Park episode where he wants to freeze himself. I'm ready. What the hell? Let's do it. So, I guess that's it. Simplex out. You must subscribe!